From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. His guys were winners in week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Luther Burden now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
At the 38-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's third down. And 1 yard.
On third down, here's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Swift. It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Bears first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Chicago.
First down, and they go right back to it. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled there by James Pierce. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
A gain of 17
A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Bears first down.
From the red zone on first. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Swift gets it, going left. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Penix on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Play fake, Penix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Penix's pass.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And wide, it's Pitts. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears, then DeAndre Swift, set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Here's Swift to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. There's the power. Here comes some speed. Shoves one away. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
It's a gain of 35.
Williams from the gun.
1st down, Bears.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
12 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Keeps away from one. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. 1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Design bootleg here. Vacates quickly left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Johnson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Caught outside by Burden. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5 yards brings up
3rd and goal. It's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
That's a gain of 4.
Penix on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
1st down from the 42. To the air with Penix. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 38-yard.
Throwing Penix. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd, Penix. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 1st down from the 42.
And the Falcons.
Here's Penix to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Slot man motioned over. Penix to throw again on 2nd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's Penix yet again. The left side is caught by Pitts. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
And the Falcons.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Robinson. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second.
It's third down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears.
Working from the gun, Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Penix now. That's brought in by Mooney. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one.
2nd and 1 at the Bears 27.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
The Falcons 1st down.
Penix on 1st down. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's Kenneth Gainwell. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the veteran Mark Andrews. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Ravens even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Josh Allen hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bills are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Penix now on first down. Caught by Washington, left side. Short pickup to their own 31. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Washington. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Washington, the motion man here. Penix here from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
They'll air it out on third. And this one is launched downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he reaches the 35 before going out. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
Formation for the Bears.
Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the shotgun, Penix. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Short pickup to their own 31. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
gets this one to London. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw by Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Williams to throw on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Penix working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Penix. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 20, Bears 10.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Burden now to return it. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To throw is Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Williams will look to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. First and 10 now from the 46. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Second and 10.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To the air with Penix. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
They'll throw, third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's another.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The 12-yard line.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds.
Second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Berg now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
First down, Williams. Complete right side. That's it. And this one does not go far. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finding Burden. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears
First down, Williams to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
84, Colston Loveland. A gain of 8 yards.
3rd and 2, Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd
Working
down.
from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete to Colston
Moving quickly,
Loveland.
trying to get set again.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd down, here's Williams. Short pass. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.